we should ask him to get them back. Or wait, isn't his dad the headmaster in school? Oh my god!
I'm the cool kid from the pocket. I'm the one calling all the shots. Whether you're ready or not, I'm about to pencil drop. Go left, go right, working with my appetite. No fork, no knife, having dinner with my eyes. So sweet, so nice, have a slice of apple pie. Wanna see my mind, baby, you just tryna ride it. Getting ready for the weekend. Popping bubbles through the ceiling.
Wednesday night, which makes it ship show night. I want you all to look deep into my eyes. Look deeper and send all your money to me by Super Chat. That is your calling for the night. Begone.
super awesome comic.
Wiggle your toes.
All right, let me turn myself on. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
How's everybody doing, for crying out stinking daggone freaking loud? Larry, look at you. You look like
Look
you
at
might
you.
have been golfing earlier.
Maybe.
Can I show you something? Look at, I mean, do you see the tan line from my golf glove? I mean, come on now.
When you wear your gloves the whole round?
I do. I'm not the guy that takes it off every shot. I don't do that.
How about when you putt?
I leave it on when I putt.
And it doesn't get all sweaty and...
I'm not a sweater. York will
come
tell
on.
you that. Like, well, it'll be 89 degrees out. York will be dying. And I'm like, it's fine. I don't sweat like that. I mean, I sweat, right? But I don't sweat a lot. I don't sweat like that.
Well, when you putt, don't you want a little extra feel?
I got,
And I don't
my
mean by-
gloves
I
are...
don't mean by York.
My gloves are pretty thin. I don't know. It doesn't. I mean, I putt. I don't think the glove is making or breaking my putts. That's all I'm saying.
I don't have that big of a line. A little bit.
Well,
I have one for my Fitbit.
one thing I can tell you
Yes, tell me.
is that some of us, some hosts in this room right now, are good at getting holes in one. I'm not one of those hosts, but this host right here, in the last 24 hours, has laid 12 yards of mulch on my property. 12 yards!
That's talent.
12 yards of mulch. I want praise, I want accolades, and I want attaboys. Cue everyone being sarcastic and talking smack. But that's what I want. I want accolades, praise, and recognition. 12 yards. Listen, when you order 12 yards, you actually get more like 15. I spread all of it. Thank
Did you take photos?
No, but Arnold can verify when he gets here, because you know the only reason I spread the mulch is so that we can make it look like we got it together over here at Casa de Klaykowski. Which reminds me, the fields. I saw Daniel's comment, mulch captain. The Cumps will be here this weekend for Coast Guard Festival. And, you know, I'm doing all this crazy crap to make it look like we have it going on at our house, when really we're just a hot mess all the time. But I'll tell you what, the mulch looks good. The mulch looks great.
I would have thought your neighbor would have come over and given you a hand. You know that dude
Yeah.
across the street?
Yeah. Hey, by the way, I've got to very quickly address, we did get a super chat from Larry Thomas.
Thank you, Larry.
Yes.
You
Yep.
know, I thought of this like the day I was at the airport coming home from Alaska. That Larry Thomas, Larry Bramhorst,
Oh, yeah.
and I did not get a photo.
Mm.
We do that every time we cruise. I don't know how it slipped my mind.
Yeah, I don't
Two
know
Larrys
either.
out there, I apologize. We'll have to cruise again.
What happened
Right.
here? Where's
What are you looking for?
there we go. Cruising for food. She sent a super chat. I turned the graphic off. But Larry Thomas did send a super chat. I want to make sure that I'm in the right deal here. Hold on, give me a moment. Streamlabs 2. Okay. So I wanted to do like a cool thing for him, but it doesn't seem. Okay, my graphics aren't working. That's okay. What's going on here? Look at this flux. That's why. Okay. See, this is There we go. Now it should work. Let's see if it works. And maybe not. Where'd it go? Next to Tommy. Okay.
Oh, would you look at this?
Yeah, well.
Would you look at that?
Yeah,
Oh boy. That wasn't quite what I had in mind. But you know, yeah, the things are happening over here. I don't know why it does all the weird stuff that it does, but it does it. Let's see if I can fix this though.
Oh, would you look at this?
Yeah, well.
Would you look at that?
Yeah,
Thank you for the super chat, Sir Larry. We appreciate it.
Very nice.
That helped cover the cost of the mulch, for heaven's sake. Man, oh man, I've got some things to tell you. My whole world has been a hot mess lately, Larry, but we'll get to that. And we have a huge announcement tonight. The Coop cruise is official. It has been booked or not booked, but it has been locked in and the rooms are blocked out. We'll get to that in a moment. But also, Wanda Chiquita Bonita looks like she sent a super chat.
Thank you, Wanda.
Let me see if attaboy Rooster for spreading all of it. Well played. I saw TX Pepito.
You are good at spreading stuff.
TX Pepito said the Rooster likes a good spread, which what can I say? What can I say? But Wanda just blew up the chat. I mean, if we're being honest
that's what
here,
she does.
She just blew it straight up. Oh, I was not a victim of that explosion. But that's only because I'm not set up where I belong. But anyway, thank you, Wanda Chiquita, for the super chat. We appreciate it.
Before we get off on tangents and rants and more spreading of stuff, I want to make a comment. I would like to welcome back to North America our good friend of the Coop, Paul Atta.
Paul Atta's pocket's getting
fat.
fat.
About a week to get here.
I got beef with Paul. I don't even know if he's here right now.
Oh, come on.
He said when he got back. He said when he got back to the North American area, we could expect some more videos. But he's probably moving. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there.
Welcome back to North America.
Megan Hatter, don't be sorry. We're usually late, so you're probably more on time. You know what I'm saying? Who else is here? Rayleigh Creative Travels in the house. Heard Buck Cherry finished 30 yards in like an hour. Just saying. Yeah, well, Buck Cherry ain't spreading no mulch. They're spreading bad music. That's what they're doing. Okay? That's all I'm saying. I dated a girl named Mulch. I spread her also. Okay. All right. Slumberjack says hi. How you doing, Mary Barkley? And Slumberjack. CDN Barbecue Mafia says, hi guys. Big fan.
Hello.
Big fan of CDN Barbecue Mafia myself. Jamie Wilhite's in the place. Wendy Johnstone. Al Clayco. Boy, that's a familiar name. The same last name as me. Oh, that's my dad. How you doing, Big Al? We'll see you soon. The wedding's coming up sooner than you think. And Larry, I do have to tell you, unfortunately,
yes,
the par 3 challenge that we've been talking about is the same weekend as the wedding.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So we're gonna have to figure out a different golf weekend. Nautical Nurse Nancy is here. Glad to have her this evening. I mean, Nautical Nurse Nancy, she's omnipresent.
Yeah!
How you doing, Nancy?
Hi, you guys.
Hi to you as well. Did you have a lot of fun?
Oh man, we had such a great time in Cancun.
Well, there you go. Nancy, Glad to have you. Jody Girl's in the place. Crazy Cat Traveler. Arnold Kump, he ain't no chump. He'll be here tomorrow. Let's see, who else we got? Karen Griswold's in the place. Robin Butler. Who else we got? Lindy Lou. I got a different song for you. Because you know I love you, girl, Lindy Lou. Yeah. That's just for you, Lindy Lou. Glad to have you. I know Lindy Lou gets excited on Wednesday nights, and you know what?
Yeah.
I'm glad for it. Carla
I get
McClendon,
excited too.
never ending. Keith Williams in the place. John and Diamond are here.
Welcome.
Who else we got? John V in the house. Diamond Dave. I can't drive 55. Diamond Dave. Glad to have Diamond Dave in the place. Begockler's here. Tess Almond.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not Tess. This is Tess. Tess Almond is in the ship show. I guarantee she'll have a cool event on the Coop cruise. It might just be left, right, center. But if you don't go, you will definitely lose. Talking about Tess. Dave Whiting's here. How you doing, Dave? How you doing? Dave stayed in practically the same cabin that we did on the Carnival Spirit after we got off, the week after we got off in Alaska. I see Tina Bird's in the place. Tina and Rick Spencer. Jay Bowen. Are you cheating on me and taking sunset cruises with other guys? Jay Bowen, you know I would never do that. And Jay Bowen, you know I had such a great time that day. Super tired. That, whatever they call that red tide, kicked my hind end. Amy Franzak, holla back, is in the place. I see Retro Sarge is here. Glad to have you. Brandoline 94, Sue O'Connor. Michelle, my bell is here. Marty Stanley, Richard Zellner, Nancy Fields is in the place. Glad to have you, Nancy. I'm sure Daniel's here because he said he sweats like a mofo. James Watcher, I'm stuck in Seattle. Going to Everett to get to Vegas. All right, well, I've been stuck in Seattle myself. I think we got another super chat from Mary Barkley. She said the intro was great. Well, thank you, Mary Barkley.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you very much. Let's see, what could we do for her? I'm sure that it'll be out of place and somewhere it doesn't belong, but let's see what happens. Yep, I knew it. Everything just got all jacked up. I don't know. I'll have to work on that. James Watcher, I like that name. I like it a lot. All right, so let me just break it down really quickly here, Larry. How my week went, and then we'll get into some of the finer details.
Before you start,
yes,
I got a question.
Sure.
What's your latest food with Amazon?
Okay, I'm covered.
Is that
in
a touchy subject?
I still haven't gotten my refund. Look,
Oh,
I'm
boy.
covered in mulch dirt. I still haven't gotten my refund. But I just went ahead, considering that my good friend Arnold Kump, who ain't no chump, is an IT professional, and so is Dana, that I might as well, even though I'm still waiting for my refund, just order the thing again so that I can utilize their services while they're at my house to get the damn thing set up. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah,
So it'll
you're
be
a
here.
thinker.
Yeah, it'll be here Friday. Hopefully they send the right model this time. Listen, Wanda, I don't sweat like that. Kelly will tell you, there's rarely a time when I'm gamey or stinky. That's all I'm saying. Carol Shalafor, how you doing? Glad to have you. Slinky Angle King in the house. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Slinky. Party on the Sea, I see you. I see, oh, Bill Leach from Smyrna, Georgia is in the house. I also see Sharon Tonner Clarkson. Stomperty bomperty romper room. Hey diddle 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 dumbity doo. You'll be a doobie. Booze booze boo. Bing bom bop bop. Hey daddy doo. You know what I'm talking about, right? I see Gina, and I see Slinky, and I see Nancy, and I see Retro Sarge, and I see Arnold, and I see Tess, and I see you. But Larry, let me tell you something.
All right, here we go.
So 2 weekends ago, I decided to take on a project. I've been doing a lot of yard work. Really did a deep dive into lawn and soil health, so much so that I sent soil samples to the University of Michigan to be analyzed. How you doing, Robin Allison? I see, who's the other one that I just saw? Cruise Nuts in the place. How you doing? Got my soil analyzed. I've been really getting deep into my lawn this year, right? Applying micronutrients, macronutrients, biochar, you name it, I've been doing it. But one of the things that I noticed was that, oh, Robin Allison, I don't know if I said that name. Glad to have you. But one of the things that I noticed is, like, I have these briar bushes that come along my driveway, and they grow out, Larry. They grow out very far. And they were starting to shade a little, like, 2-foot patch of lawn there. So I decided I was going to come from behind the briar bushes in the woods with my chainsaw and just cut them down. And I did so. Cut them down with authority, like a man, with a chainsaw that's meant to cut down large trees, right? And in the process of discarding of the cut down briars, which basically I just drag them deeper into the woods. Rhonda Carney, this is a tribute. This shirt here is a tribute to my brother, my late brother, Brandon. He died of leukemia, and I'm wearing this for him this evening. I don't know. It's a tribute shirt. I don't know if you can see what it says on the back there, but it's a leukemia shirt. So I'm glad you like that. Glad you like it. What was his name? Sager, the NBA announcer. He always dressed.
Bob Saget. No, not.
No,
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, he always. Craig Sager. Yeah, he always dressed. Quite frankly, like I do, right? Like
outlandish.
Yeah, and
like he did when he was 6.
Yeah, and all of his,
like your dad dressed you.
Yeah, this is actually a replica shirt of one of his most famous suits that he wore on air, and he yes, Dad, I can get you one of those. Absolutely. I'll get you one of those. He right here, Sager Strong, that's what it says. He battled leukemia for a long time.
Yes.
And unfortunately passed because of it. But his foundation really brought in a lot of money for research to help make that nasty, terrible disease go away. It's kind of hard to segue back into my story, what I was saying after talking about that. But
something about you
I was
the bush.
okay. Well, yeah. So I was cutting down the briars, and the way I dispose of the cut down briars is by dragging the briars deep into the woods and just letting them rot. right? That's what I did. Cleared a huge spot there. But in the process of dragging those things out, Luna, knock it off. I got a briar. I like beating up the bush, says Off the Chisel. Well played. Thank you, Slinky. It's it's one of my favorite shirts, and now that I've lost a little weight, it fits again, so I can wear it. But I caught a briar in my ankle. And I don't know if you can see, because I'm still covered in like mulch dirt here, if you could see that. I literally came inside after I got done spreading mulch. But if you could see, like right in this area here, I got a briar in my ankle, okay? And randomly I wonder if Luna is annoying Larry. Then I remember he's not even in the room. I caught a briar in my ankle, right? And I didn't think much of it. I said when I get inside, I'll pull it out. And I did. It was like 2 hours later. And for the next 3 days, I literally, it was like a poisoned briar. I couldn't walk. I could not walk. Yeah, all I see is the golf tan and those white feet. I could not walk. I would wake up in the morning and it would take me about 45 minutes before I could even stand on my feet. But, I digress. That finally passed, and then I'm anti-push. I spent enough time in the jungle. Oh, my. But, okay, so then that passed, and 2 days later, I went golfing with York. And on the course, I had pulled a muscle in my chest. And honestly, I have golf league tomorrow night. And I'm pretty sure after spreading 12 yards of mulch, I might have re-aggravated that injury. But what I'm trying to tell you is that use a drawing swab on that kind of thing. What is that? I think she meant salve, but I don't know what that is. But I'm telling you, the pain. Golfing with York, part 1 in a 12-part series. Yes, exactly, Dad. What I'm trying to tell you is that I am falling apart.
Oh,
my God.
That.
Yeah, well.
Would you look at that?
That's what I get for. I got to figure out how to turn all this crap off. But Larry, Michelle just had
Super awesome comment.
Oh, great. Now this thing's being stupid. Oh, I'm going to fix this right now. I don't care what you guys say. I'm going to fix it right now because I don't like that it does that. I'm going to fix it.
Super awesome comment.
It's just going to keep saying super awesome comment.
Super awesome comment. Super awesome comment.
That's how awesome her comment was.
Super awesome comment.
We're almost
Super
there.
awesome comment.
We're almost there.
Super awesome comment.
Oh, God. Stop it, Johnny.
Super awesome comment.
Oh, boy.
I might have to go get a
awesome
burger.
comment.
What is going on, Larry?
Super
I don't know.
awesome
I'm finishing up
comment.
my John Daly. Pretty good.
Super awesome comment.
You just let this keep going. I love that I have
Super
these kind
awesome
of things
comment.
going on. But the thing is, Larry,
Super
What's the name of
awesome
our show?
comment.
I did not press a button. Okay?
Super awesome comment.
It just went off on its own.
It did.
Super awesome comment.
But I'm going to fix this. Now, whether or not it
Super awesome
stays is
comment.
another story. We'll see. But, all right. There we go.
Super awesome comment.
Anyway, Michelle M., that was a super awesome comment.
Yes.
Let me see if I can find it.
I think she got the tribute she needed.
She pretty much said had to. That's what you get for sneaking up on the bush. It didn't expect that prick. That's a super awesome comment. TX Pepito had to Google what a briar was. Last week was grass dyed. Now I have lawn YouTube shorts pop up. Well, listen, I'm not gonna lie. The dye helps. Beverly Judka, how you doing? You get super awesome comment. You get super awesome comment. Everyone gets a super awesome comment. That's right, Dave and Brandy. Now, all I know is that the next time I play super awesome comment, I'll bet it's out of size. Let's see.
Super
No, it's not. Okay. Trevor says he's drinking spiced iced coffee. But the point of the whole thing, and this is the rant. Larry,
Yes,
I'm angry.
I'm here.
I'm angry because until recently, I could do whatever I wanted without injury. And now, it seems everything I do, I freaking hurt myself. Like I injured myself. Do you know how I got the injury? This is the best part, Larry. And it goes back to my lawn. I have a backpack sprayer, right? That I spray my lawn with because I've got like the 12,000 square feet of lawn, okay? And it's a pump sprayer, right? So I have to sit there and go nonstop because if you don't do that, it loses pressure and then you think you're empty when you're not. That's how I hurt myself, right? And I did that the night before we went golfing. Then I went golfing and then I took a swing and I felt it go and it was over. My dad said, "Welcome to the Clayco curse." All I can tell you this, Larry, is that starting tomorrow, the workout regime begins again.
Oh.
Larry
What-
is like,
what is
dude,
that?
I'm older than you. Come on. That's what Trevor says.
What did Trevor say?
He's like, John, quit your crying because Larry's older than you.
That's true. By a lot.
Daniel Field says your injuries are based on your low body fat. When you had more fat, your body didn't get the stretching injuries. Fat is a lubricant. Maybe. Yes. You put a little more muscle and those injuries will subside. That's exactly right. I worked out a lot leading up to my 50th birthday, and then I kind of fell off the wagon. But I can tell you this, I'm getting back on. That's all I'm saying. Cruising for Food says lubricant is always a good thing.
Yes.
You need an air compressor so you don't have to pump it. Just make sure the camera is on so we can see the carnage, says Kevin. Well played. You know, all I'm saying, Larry, is I'm sick and tired of being in pain.
You got to be healthy for this weekend because, I'm sure with your guest, you're going to hit the golf course.
Mm-hmm.
And you remember what your guest said the first time I played with them?
Yeah, I'm not very good.
I'm not very good.
Yeah, and then he lights it up. Yeah.
And what was every shot? Ooh, right down the middle. Right down the middle.
Oh, I'm
You're
not
like,
trying
this
to.
is like the luckiest day of my life.
Yeah, I know Arnold's gonna do the same thing. Break out the baby oil. Well played, Retro Sarge. I know what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying. And I'll just say this. I love how everything's out of place, even though I didn't move it. Arnold says, I've been playing so badly, it's going to be ugly. Okay, Arnold. Okay.
Here we go.
Yep.
Here we go.
Let the fun
It's
begin.
starting now.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
already
yeah.
saying it. That's what he said last time.
Yeah.
All right, Larry.
Yes.
And now, Deep Thoughts by The Rooster. And Larry.
thank you for the super chat that wasn't there. I love this software. My old stuff just gave me nothing but headaches, and now I moved to the new stuff, and it's just one thing after the other. But, Larry, we have a major
Yes.
announcement,
Yes, we do.
and here it comes. Let's see if I can... I'm going to bring this up only because somebody was making fun of me earlier.
Who would do that?
It was Paul. It was Paul making fun of me. Let me see if I can add this. Here we go. Will it go? There we go. All right. Boom. Let's bring this right into the mix, and I'll make it the background. There we go. Let's get it there. And drag this down. There we go. The ship show, Coop Cruise. It's coming. As a matter of fact, not only is it coming, it needs music. Ship show, Coop Cruise details coming at ya. Wow! Hey, gonna kick myself. Gonna give you the details. Ha! I know Larry is way more organized than me, so I'll let him give you the dates. Larry, give him the
March.
dates, yeah!
March 1 through 9,
March.
2025.
March 1 through 9, 2025.
It's a
March
Saturday
1
to
through
Sunday.
9, 2025. And where we going? Ha!
Aruba, Curacao, Bonaire,
That's right! We're going to Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao, the ABCs. Ha! And I got a few more details that I really want to share right now. Yeah! Hey! Gonna kick myself. Hey! Oh my God. What's
March.
wrong with me?
1 through 9, March the 1st to March the 9th.
Wait,
8
Larry.
nights. 8 nights.
Hey!
Leaves on a Saturday, disembark the following Sunday.
What ship are we on? What ship are we
Carnival
on? Hey!
Horizon.
That's right, the Carnival Horizon. Huh. Don't. Oh, what can I say? What can I say? I be there, says Wendy Johnstone. All right, the official announcement of the ship show, Coop Cruise 2025, as you could see in the background there. The chisel is ready for the hot tub. Has been officially blocked out by America's travel agent,
Yes.
Sharon at Sea Travel. The date is official. The group cruise space is official, and the details that I have to give you right now are what's pertinent. Okay. Thank you, Tracy. We could go on that cruise. Just took it in May. Good, Nancy Fields. Please do.
Yes, you have to be there.
It's the ABCs. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3. Come on, baby, it's ABC. 1, 2, 3, ship show and me. Yeah. All right, so here's the deets. You book with Sharon at Sea Travel, you get $100 on board credit per cabin. All right?
That's nice.
Yes. Now,
I'll take some notes here.
rates. Here's what we have locked in at this point. For a balcony room for 2 people, it would cost you about 24 hundo. That's what we're looking at, which, I mean, it's 2025. It's up to you to decide whether that's value or not, but $1,200 per person for the ABCs, you got to expect that. And
But
I'm not
remember-
going to Cozumel, and I'm not going to the Costa Maya. This is going to be something really cool.
But again, it's 8 nights, not 7. So you're paying for that extra night.
Yes. We
So
will get a
keep that in
casino
mind.
offer. All right. 2,400 for peace without the wife. I am in. You know your wife's coming. We are in, says Jay Bowen. Now that is what I like
Super awesome comment.
to hear. No, what this? You know what this is? This is just. Uh-oh. Please be in. I'm trying to convince Matt now. Why would you have to convince Matt, Slinky? I mean, for crying out loud. I mean, you know he's going to be sitting right next to me at dinner. There is no way I would do a cruise without having Matt as my table mate. I need me some Matt in my life. So please do. Please do. More details here. All right, Luna, enough. Go. So
It goes out
interior
of
room.
Miami. Goes out of Miami.
Yes. Interior room. 1,600 for 2. So you're looking at about 800 per person. And then an ocean view is probably somewhere in the middle between 1,600 and 2,400. Somewhere in that Jay Bowen, you get Mongolian walk for a whole week for lunch. Ooh. Traveling with Tinkerbell's in the place. Luna wants daddy love. Luna always wants daddy love. Luna is pretty much up my butt 24/7. Isn't that right, baby? Isn't that right? Can I have kisses? Yes, you give me kisses. All right. Go get your toy. Okay, so the dates, Sugar, are March 1st through 9th, 2025, out of Miami on the Carnival Horizon to Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. Now, this cruise is not just a ship show cruise. I'll get to the deposit here in a second. Yes! Slinky Angle King says, convinced it's on. Yes.
Whoa, that didn't take long.
I'll get to the deposit information in a minute. But this cruise is not just hosted by, we are the host, right? Larry and the Rooster, the Coop cruise, we're the hosts. But there are tons of other hosts, right? So Brubaker will be hosting an event. Trevor will be hosting an event. The Brand Horse will be hosting an event. And I believe, well, there's lots of people. If you are a bona fide active participant in the Ship Show Facebook group, well recognized as someone who is actively a part of our community, then you will be a co-host of this cruise. And the only thing you have to do is host an event, right? I love him long time, says Slinky. Yes. Slinky and Matt, loving it long time. All right, enough of that. All right, 2025. That's right,
Yes,
Wendy.
2025.
That's right, 2025. Buck Cherry will not be there, Stephen
No.
Z. I'm sorry.
No.
Amy Franzak, listen, you're an active participant. I will help in any way possible. Reach out. We'll figure out an event you can do. But, you know, people like Tess, left, right, center. I'm thinking about hosting like a super ultimate, like Royal Caribbean can't figure out how to do a 70s night. Carnival does one sometimes, but it's not. I am looking to get a space. Obviously, this is based on the amount. Dan is booking right now. Okay, let me get to those details real quick
Yeah, hit
because
that
I
up.
need to
Yeah.
I need to get to that.
Yeah.
While we are announcing that the cruise, and please pay attention, everyone who's listening. Everyone who's listening right now or watching, please do not book the cruise until after the 13th. As you well know, Sharon and Jamie are leaving. Lots of people have sent Sharon emails, and that's okay. That is absolutely okay. It's okay.
We should have hit that up.
Yeah,
first.
I should have said that, but no, it's okay. It's absolutely okay. Kevin Brubaker says booked. Sharon and Jamie are getting ready to leave tomorrow for Alaska to go on another Alaskan cruise. We do not. Okay, cool, Nancy. We do not want to overwhelm Sharon with bookings while they're on their trip, right? You can email, that's fine, but just understand that if you don't get a response right away, that's why. They are getting ready to leave on another adventure, and we certainly don't want to, impose on that vacation, right? So, can we whelm Sharon? Well, if you want to whelm her, you can, but all I know is Whelmer Valderrama has pretty much failed all the way. Never mind. I will book once I get out of the backcountry around the 20th. Good. Now that that's out of the way, please understand, August 13th, it opens for booking, right? That's when it'll be easy for Sharon to address all the bookings. But it is blocked out.
That's the key. So she's got the rooms. She's got rooms reserved for us.
Yeah,
So there's
the thing
no
about Jake
gigantic
Bowen,
rush.
the thing about that, and I understand your question, is that, and we'll talk about it offline, but the thing about that is that when you do that, then the hosting agent, as you well know, loses the commission. But I understand your situation. We don't have to, I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? It opens up a Pandora's box sometimes when you start doing that, because then it's not like book with your own person and then you're part of the group. That's all I'm saying. But I'm sure the Bowens understand that well and good. So, just getting on the list, says Mary Barkley. I'm hoping, Larry, that this turns out to be like a really cool thing, because like I said, I'll go if you don't force me to drink Malort. No Malort. Whatever. I'm not going to say no Malort. There's going to be Malort on that
We'd
cruise
have to smuggle
somewhere along the way.
And it's not hard to smuggle that on.
Yeah.
I know that. I forgot I even had this stuff.
Yeah. But, okay, so let me get to the deposits. And this is a little bit confusing, and Sharon can answer these questions probably better than I can, right? But, so basically there's two options for booking, right? There's an early saver rate, which is cheaper. I think it's like $100 and something per person, but it's non-refundable. Okay? And then there's a different deposit, and if Sharon's still here, Dan just booked us a suite on an Echo offer. Well, look at that. The fields are already booked.
Whoa.
Well, for heaven's sakes alive. Awesome. I like it. So,
Welcome. Damn glad to have you.
there is a different deposit, which I believe if I'm not mistaken, Sharon told me is $250 per person, and that is refundable. So the early saver rate, which sometimes goes down as low as like $50, is non-refundable. But it's up to you how you want to do it. It doesn't matter. But Sharon would be your best source of information for that.
What about her new assistant?
Well, I
See any good?
wouldn't trust him for any information.
I trust him to steer me towards a good martini or bourbon, though. You know,
Yeah. So
we each have
basically,
our
what we're looking at
qualities.
here, Larry's gonna host an event. I'm gonna host an event. Melissa, I believe, is hosting an event. Am I right?
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Yes.
Yes.
And
And I already know my event.
what's your event, Larry? Say it.
Mine's going to be the welcome aboard party.
Oh, okay. All right. It's
And it's going to have a theme.
Red
And it's
Stripe.
not going to be PJs.
Larry Bum's welcome aboard party sponsored by Red Stripe. I like it.
Might be a Jamaica mom
I
party.
think Bunta, if he comes, he's looking at a Christmas Carol karaoke thing.
In March.
Yeah,
Okay.
like Christmas in
All
March
right.
karaoke. Yeah. Yep.
Something different.
Yep.
There we go.
I like it. I hear them sleigh bells ringling, jing, jing, jingling, jing.
I better sharpen up on my Christmas tunes.
Well, you could
I
say
thought this would be more about photography.
you could do like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or something.
So when my kids were really small, we were on a cruise, and in the kids club, they did a sleepover. And they did a scavenger hunt, and they gave every kid a disposable camera. And I was up on the
Oh, I
pool
like
deck,
it.
and I see my daughter and son going around, like getting in people's face. And I pulled my son over. I said, "What are you doing? You got like within a foot of that thing." It's like, "Dad, number 11 on the list was take a picture of a fat man."
Oh. Well,
Oh,
Marty
So we-
Stanley says she's so in. Tess says I'm hosting left, right, center. She says left, center, right. It's left, right, center. It's left, right, center. Left, center, right does not roll off the tongue. Left, right, center. And a group
Well,
snorkeling excursion in Aruba if I can. I did it last year's, and for a snorkeling, it was perfect. It's left, right, center, not left, center, right. I don't care. It's left, right, center. That's all there is to it. Yes, we know you're comped. Let's see. Daniel Fields, deck 7. All right. I like it. Just one pair of socks, not sock. Kelly Madison, speaking of socks, maybe that's your event, is a sock exchange. I'm just throwing it out
Ooh.
there. Just
Ooh,
throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there, Kelly. Just throwing it out there.
Just kind of going over to everybody, because there's only 3 port days. We have 5 sea days. So we have like
Oh, yeah.
tons of time.
That's the thing.
To schedule all kinds
with
of
the
events.
sea days, there's going to be, we'll have time for these events. And honestly, oh, Kelly, I missed that. I'm sorry. But honestly, I think that's the coolest part about it, is because the concept of this whole thing is that it's a Coop cruise, right? It's our community. Sharon at Sea is going to be hosting an event. They are part of the Coop, right? So they will be hosting an event. I know that they don't know I'm going to say that, but I told them that I was going to say that. I don't want to miss Sock Exchange, says Buy Blue Shopper. Ooh, Sock Exchange and Sock Hop Dance Off. Kelly Madison,
Ooh.
that is perfect.
Kelly, you're onto something.
Yes, Nancy Fields, you should do a slot pool. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sure.
My
Yep.
event will be boiling water with just the sun. Okay, Trevor, if you want to bore everyone, you do that. Sure. But I think it should be make out with a tree contest.
Well, here's the thing with Trout. You know, we're not on Royal Caribbean with the schooner bar.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying.
Keith Williams says he can't miss out on this one. Keith Williams, you better be there because I envision us swapping hats at some point during this cruise. Like, hey, dude, I like your hat. And you're like, you know what? I like yours. Let's trade. That's what I envision when I cruise with Keith Williams because the man's hat game is on point. I have a hat here that I wear on every cruise, and I lost in October but recovered. So, yes, Keith Williams, don't miss it. Don't miss it. The Craze better be there.
Yes. Yes, they better.
Yes. John V.
Along with the birds.
Yeah, do the slot pool. The fields are the naturals. You have convinced me the hubby and I have to do this, says Robin. That's awesome. That's awesome. That is awesome. And, let's just wait. Let's give Sharon and Jamie some time to get back. Then we can open up the bookings. 2025, March 1st, the first official Coop cruise. The birds will be there. Good?
Yes. All right.
We do our cruises with Sharon at Sea, and that's what I really enjoy. And I honestly didn't really want to ever think about doing anything different. Oh gosh, I got another splinter. Look at that. Or as the people in Michigan call it, sliver.
Sliver.
Yeah.
So like something you would eat.
Yeah. Well.
Sliver. And
anyway.
onions.
Too late. Already got 10 emails. Says Sharon.
Oh,
I love the Coop. I love the Coop.
Sorry.
I love the Coop. I'm not sorry. I have to back. I have to do. I have a back-to-back cruise already booked March 8th to 22nd. A bummer. In 2025, Sugar, man, you're on it. You are on it. Well, you could always change that. Thank you, Wanda. I appreciate that. She says no one listens to you, John. I know. Everybody's I love you.
Well, Sharon, my apologies.
No, I'm not apologizing. I understand. I should have come out up front with it.
Going on a cruise.
But no bookings until the 13th of August. You can email. That doesn't mean Sharon has to respond.
Which is right around the corner.
Ooh, Marty Stanley wants to do a Nerf War event. I like that. I already have a 3-week cruise booked at the... Are you kidding me, Kevin? We booked this in 2025 with the possibility that you could make this one. I swear, we'll never cruise. Kevin, I don't think we'll ever cruise, ever. I thought this was the one. This breaks my heart, man. It breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. That's all I gotta say.
Wow.
Jay Bowen, who is...
I'm looking forward to this. It seems like it's an eternity away, but you know how these...
Well, that's what everybody said about the Freezer Bagakov cruise. That was a year and a half away.
It just creeps up on you.
Jay Bowen says, who's organizing the belly flop contest? I would imagine that would be the cruise director.
Yeah, that's what the show...
Okay.
Can you imagine us going to a pool and those poor lifeguards with no diving, no jumping, no running? And we I don't think that would go over too well.
Well, no, but still, Let's see. It's only 577 days. I mean, that's nothing. Not to complain, but I'm sad that Kevin Counts is now saying that one's out of the question. Like, my first thought when we came up with that date was maybe Kevin can make this one because it's so far out. But I understand they do some really good cruises, and I mean, I'm not gonna hold it against you. I'm just disappointed. That's all. That's all.
Leave
Jamie
it to Tess to
Wilhite.
get on that number.
Yeah. Jamie
I'm
Wilhite
telling
says,
you.
what about a shot glass exchange?
I
We've
would like
done that
too.
before. I like it. I like it. Mardi
those
Gras
are one of those
masquerade
things-
party.
You can do a sail away party and do the shot glass exchange. Yeah, I would say this too. Some people can like collaborate and do something together. They don't have to do it totally on their own. But I do know.
Oh, great. The
The Grand
Whitings have
Horse.
something planned too? Are you kidding me?
What?
Dave and Brandy have something planned. Beginning of March
far
is a no-go for us. We have an 8-night on Vista booked for April 5th. Okay, but you could have an 8-night on Horizon instead.
Flip it.
Like,
Flip
you know what I'm
it.
saying, Dave?
I know what you're saying.
Like, it's 2025. It's an 8-night. It's a tit for tat. How about you just rebook, and we'll call it good. Sounds good, Dave. I like it. I'm just kidding. I totally understand. I mean, like, for real. Like,
One more time. The Brand Horse. Larry and Diane. My dear friend. I don't see them out there tonight. Oh, she's on a cruise. She's on the Harmony of the Seas.
Who? The Brand Horse?
No, Diane and her daughter and a couple others, but Larry is back at home in Quincy, Illinois, taking care of stuff. But anyway, they reach out to us right away and they want to do a cabin crawl.
Well, wait a minute. Can't cruise beginning
What?
of March with winter still happening here with work? Well, you just said you're doing beginning of March in 2025, I thought, Dave. But that's okay. That's okay. I just want to cruise with Dave and Brandy. But I
did
do at some
once.
point have to come
Once.
to their locality. Maybe I'll hook up with them then. Somebody's talking about a euchre tournament. Let's think bigger than euchre. That's all I'm gonna say. Euchre's fun. Oh, gotcha, Dave. Got it. But euchre tournament. Not everybody. I don't know. No euchre. I'm gonna say no euchre. Euchre is fun, I'm sure. But how you doing, LD channel? But it's a group cruise. Let's. I know it's big. Okay, fine. Do a euchre tournament. Somebody show me how to play euchre then.
I
So
don't even know
Mingo
what that
Pam,
is.
if you want to show me how to play euchre, I will partake.
What
But
is
I
it?
I thought euchre was like spades.
Is it like Bob Euchre? I've never heard of it.
It's left, right, center, not left, center, right. I'm not acknowledging you, Tess, until you call it the right name. It's left, right, center, not left, center, right. That doesn't sound right.
What is Euchre though? Is it a card game?
It is. It's a card game. It's very much like spades. You kind of have to call your shot. You have to call how many tricks you're gonna book. I've never quite understood it because in the Marine Corps we played spades, like a lot.
I played
And
spades a lot.
it was hard for me to understand the euchre concept. But it's like spades.
Gotcha.
But I'm not from Michigan. I just live here.
I just got to say, when I'm on a cruise, I usually am not in the state of mind to do a lot of thinking and strategy. My strategy is, what am I getting next?
Okay, Pam says you only call Trump no bids. Okay, fine. Somebody show me how to play euchre, and maybe I'll do it. But I'm thinking of like more. Who am I to say what you're gonna do? You do you. Whatever you want to do, you do. If you're a co-host, that's your event. So, you do it.
So, is there a chance that Big Al's going to join us?
I would love for Big Al to join us, but I mean, Big Al says haven't played euchre since the 80s. I remember when my dad and my stepmom and my aunt and uncle, they used to get together on weekends and they would play euchre like crazy.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's yeah. I remember. I also remember, Dad. I'm sure you do as well. When Uncle Larry cut his finger at our house with a chainsaw.
Whoa! You
I
have an
remember
Uncle
that.
Larry.
Yes, I do.
You have an Uncle
I
Larry.
do. I have an Uncle Larry.
Oh
I do.
my!
I have an Uncle Larry and a brother Larry. But
Whoa!
yeah, I remember when Larry cut his finger with on a chainsaw.
Wait,
at our
how
house.
do you cut your finger with a chainsaw without cutting it off?
Ask Big Al. I don't know.
That's weird. You would think it'd be like, like
Yeah, we played both, Retro Sarge. We played tons of spades. We played spades, though, a little differently than most people. We have Big Mo and Little Mo. Do you know what that is, Retro Sarge? Big Mo and Little Mo? That's how we played spades. You called your shots, you called your tricks, and if you called Big Mo and Little Mo, that was a big deal. But I don't know if that was just a Marine Corps thing or an Army thing. But Larry, I'm drinking a special whiskey this evening.
What?
In,
You're just now filling me in?
in honor of this weekend's Coast Guard Festival, which is a big deal where we live. The Coast Guard from all around the country comes to Grand Haven, Michigan. Ships from New York City, ships from California, ships from Louisiana, ships from North Carolina. They all come. And you can tour the ships, right?
Very cool.
But it's a big patriotic event with a big parade, and the whole town pretty much shuts down for this whole thing. They have like cardboard boat races, like all kinds of fun stuff. You can tour the ships. There's a carnival, all of it. But in honor of Coast Guard Festival, red, white, and blue, everybody wears red, white, and blue. I'm drinking Jefferson's small batch bourbon in a special bag.
It came in a bag?
Yeah, a special red, white, and blue bag. Every day is July 4th with Thomas Jefferson's bourbon.
I like Jefferson.
Yeah.
I think the Jefferson Ocean's like a little bit of a hoax, but
Well,
another
it
story.
may be a hoax, but I can tell you this much, Larry.
Yes.
Jefferson Ocean tastes way better than the other Jeffersons. I'm serious.
I'll think about that.
The Jefferson Ocean has a bite to it.
My Costco every day has it $68.
For Ocean?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's a good price.
Yeah. $68. I was just there a couple days ago.
People are talking about how much they sleep on a cruise.
No,
a lot
I
of
do
people are
not.
saying like 4 to 5 hours a night. Yeah, that's probably about where I'm at.
I'd say 5 to 6.
Yeah. Yep.
And I like virtually never take a nap. Never.
Slinky says, "Woot! Are you getting the Cajun Navy? Nice. I have big love for Louisiana's Cajun Navy. I don't know. if we're getting a Louisiana ship. Every year we get different ships. There's always a ship from New York, though. But the Coast Guard Festival really, truly is a huge deal around here. Everyone within 50 miles converges on Grand Haven, Michigan. And a huge parade, like a 4-hour parade. Big deal. It's
Now, is this in the city or is this on the water?
It's on the water. Well, I mean, it's in Grand Haven, but Grand Haven is a beach town, so it's on the main streets of the town. But
So you can drive there. You don't have to count on the douche canoe to get you there.
well, no, but after the parade, we go back, and then we all get on our boats, and we watch the fireworks from the boats.
Very cool.
So the douche canoe will be in play this weekend. As you remember last year when we tried to take the douche canoe out, it didn't start. That's not a problem this year.
All right.
It just needs some hydraulic fluid, which I'll put in tomorrow. And, we'll all go out, watch the fireworks, and maybe not. I don't know what we're going to do, but... Oh, yeah, absolutely, Tess. There will be a Coop soup on the Coop cruise. I was kind of hoping... I have a host in mind for that one. But I'll save that for later. Havana area, we would have our own pool, bar, and hot tub, says Keith Williams. I like it.
Okay, so when I was looking at pricing for the Havana area, an inside room was basically the same cost as a balcony. So a lot of people will be like, well, I really love my balcony. But people that I'm become friends with that have been in it, like Cindy and Paul, they're like, that's your balcony. You have your own pool, your own hot tubs, your own bar. It's never crowded. So that is a thought.
True. I'll be right back.
Oh, he's heading out. So I have never stayed in Havana. When I was on the Mardi Gras, we became good friends with Cindy and Paul. They wound up living in Springfield, Missouri. It's not that far from us. And that's where Melissa's son goes to college. But they had a Havana interior, and it was small, but it's right there by the bar, and they just weren't crazy about the location on the Mardi Gras, and they raved about the location on the Horizon and the Vista being straight out the back. So when you're on other levels, you look down, and it's like, what a super nice private area. And it never seems to be crowded to me. I don't know, is anybody in the Coop out there been part of the Havana? Now, I will tell you this, the bar at night, anybody can go there. You do not have to be in a Havana room to go to the bar.
Oh, nice.
And we had a great time one night in there. But I'm seriously thinking about doing that. But then I thought, if I do that and I'm in the Havana area, I'm going to be away from the rest of our people. So I'm kind of in a holding pattern to see what everybody else wants to do.
Slinky says the Vista has a nice haven area. Yes, it does. This cruise is on the Horizon, but the Vista, it does have a nice, I've been on. Yep. I just had a moment of clarity, though, when I went to get a Locals Light beer. Bell's Locals Light, Michigan-made beer. You had asked earlier, Larry, is Big Al going to come?
Yes.
I think that March 1st, and this goes out to you, who was it? Christopher Brown. March 1st through 9th, 2025, on the Carnival Horizon. It goes to Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. Those are the details you're looking for. He came in late. He was wondering. The Coop cruise is March 1st through 9th, 8-day cruise to the ABCs out of Miami on the horizon.
2025.
$100 onboard credit. You got to book with Sharon at Sea. Anyway, I had a moment of clarity when I went to get this beer. Big Al should definitely come, and you know what event he could host?
The Putt Putt Challenge.
The Coop Open. Right? The Coop
Yep.
Open. The Putt Putt Challenge. Right? Am I
Yes.
right? And
You're right.
we could do it like Ryder Cup style if we wanted to. We could go all out. So,
Yeah.
Big Al, I'm calling you out. I don't know if you're still here, probably not. But I'll talk to him at the wedding.
It's probably got an early tea time.
Yeah. I have a wedding coming up for Caitlin, my oldest, here in a couple weeks. As a matter of fact, this weekend, Kelly and Stella, Will G has a Havana booked on horizon for May 2024. Nice. This weekend, Kelly and Stella are headed to Ohio for yes, thank you, Wendy. They're headed to Caitlin's wedding shower.
So that was a question out there in the chat. And I feel a
Daniel
little guilty.
Fields, hold on. Daniel
Go ahead.
Fields, see if you can get the IMAX room for a Menti night. Funny. All right, go ahead, Larry. Sorry.
So I feel a little guilty. But I absolutely love them. So Melissa and I walked on the Carnival Spirit, the Frisia Bergakov cruise. And I don't remember exactly when it was, but I think it was the first night pajama party. And this lovely woman walks up to me, introduces herself. It's Jamie Wilhite. And she says, you remember this, I got you and Melissa a little gift. I made you these pillowcases. Well, I was so enamored with them that I took them both. They're both on my bed. I am sorry. Melissa saw them and she's like, oh, I remember now. You were supposed to give one of those to me. So if I have to, I will, but they really spice up my bed with my whole bedroom is a nautical theme, a cruise theme. So I can't thank you enough. I love them. I love them so much.
Jamie
I stole
Wilhite.
Melissa's.
Jamie Wilhite has really given me some very cool gifts along the way, and I can tell you this: Jamie Wilhite is absolutely the best. On the last night of the cruise, when we were saying goodbye, I almost cried. I dare say she did too, but I almost did. I know for a fact that saying goodbye to everyone was difficult on the Spirit, and yeah, Jamie Wilhite is
She's amazing.
yep, she's amazing.
So happy I got to finally meet her. And what a great gift.
Wanda says we need a live Battle Nips again. I think that maybe that could be Trevor's event, a live Battle Nips. He could be the model again. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So there you go. But again, oh, Jamie, don't cry. I did. There was a moment there where I think we both almost did there at the end. But Jamie, you know I appreciate everything that you've done for me and my family. And you're a true OG for real. But again, last thing here, because I do have a lot of stuff to do because.
You have company coming.
Yeah. Oh hell, John! I cry every group cruise at some point. Yes, I know, and I have the footage of it. It's at the end of my Vista Group Cruise video. You crying. Scott McNeil's reaction is fantastic. But yes, Larry, I have company coming, and I have a lot of stuff to do to make it look like we have it all together around
Like
here.
you got, yeah, like you're
Right?
sophisticated.
Right. You have to make it seem as if you know, you're
That's the way your
prepared.
house always looks.
Yeah.
It's the best when
Oh,
you
look.
leave somebody's house and you're like, wow, like every magazine's in place, everything's
Yeah.
immaculate.
Oh my
And
gosh.
like, you know, this is where they always live. And then I talk to the husband,
Super
and he'll
awesome
be like,
comment.
oh no, we knocked ourselves out to get it that way.
I love that. Oh, I think my mouse died. I love that I cannot. Like the super awesome comment. Every time I move it, it goes back to like 10 times bigger than it's supposed to be. I got work to do. But Retro Sarge says I made a lot of good friends on the last cruise. Hate saying goodbye. That's awesome. But Kevin Brubaker says even Sal Patera loves John. Sal Patera's been at it again all week, but I won't go into details. I won't go into details except for the fact that he was celebrating Pee Wee Herman dying this week, and then he went out of his way to be like, you know, I wish people like me who aren't offended by anything didn't have to waste our time worrying about the 1% of people who are offended by everything. No, Sal, you should probably just worry about being less offensive. Don't worry, you are not the 99% who aren't offended by anything. You're just an asshole. You're an asshole. You have no self-awareness, and the fact that people still follow you despite your complete lack of self-awareness and couth is beyond me. But don't call me the 1% who's offended by everything, because I offend most people myself. I just don't do it the way you do. You do it like an asshole because you are an asshole. How about that?
Oh, okay. You know
I
how
just
you
want to,
feel.
I want to box Sal Patera. I want to put boxing gloves on and box him. I want to box him.
Maybe that could be an event.
And you know what?
The
What really irritates me is when I see people who follow me and you that kiss his butt in the comments. That irritates me. So if you're one of the people that kisses butts in the comments, he's an asshole. He's an idiot. Steer clear. I'm sorry. I don't spill the tea, Slinky, that often. But I've seen enough from that man to know that everyone should take a right when they see his post. Or a left. Just don't go straight and tell him how much you love him. And you're so sorry about his father-in-law who fell down that you took 17 pictures of and posted on Facebook for your own personal gain. Okay? Yes, I'm going to make a pin. Not a Sal subscriber pin. But you have to prove it.
I definitely am not. I don't know who the guy is.
I want to box Sal Patera. If somebody invites Sal Patera to the Coop Cruise, that will be my event. I want to beat the living snot out of that man in boxing gloves.
Like the old MTV duels they used to have.
You know what? Sal would probably kick my butt. Something tells me he's got like a boxing background that I don't know about.
But you're a Marine.
Yeah, well, I know grab, twist, pull, grab. All right. That's what I know. Grab, twist, pull, grab.
Oh,
That's what I know.
that sounds painful.
It's not pleasant.
Yeah.
Here we
Okay.
are trying to talk good vibes and being friendly to each other. And I'm always talking about being nice to each other online. And I'm over here talking about wanting to box Pal Cetera.
Oh well.
Anyway, Larry, I gotta get back to work here.
All right.
I gotta clean the basement. Luna peed on the carpet in the bedroom.
What?
I gotta freaking clean that up. You know how we feel about him. Exactly. Yes, I'll get back to the Love Fest. But I think we should wrap it up in a nice
right.
little bundle.
I just have to say, I know it's a long way out.
What do
But
you think? Wait, real
Yeah.
quick, Larry.
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah.
What do you think? I put the chicken tail as part of the logo. Should I have left it the way it was? It was a friend of mine's idea to switch it. But
I
then
have to tell you,
Paul called it a peacock.
I think it's super cool.
I like it. It's a
I
chicken.
I just threw out to you one suggestion, and you did it, and I think it looks amazing.
Yeah, your
You are-
suggestion. I can't believe I forgot to put the freaking ship show logo in the damn thing. Luna.
Well, but I think it looks amazing. You are so good at creating things. You're so good at the graphics. That's just not my field, but I think it looks amazing.
Well, Paul was like, "What's with the peacock?" I'm like, "Dude, if you only knew how long the logo should go in a circle." I can't. What do you think I am? Like graphics man? I have no idea.
Well, you
what you're
actually
talking-
are.
I can't do it. No, I'm done messing around with it. That's just the front. That's just the breast logo. I haven't even designed the back of the shirt yet. You know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
it's cool.
But Paul said, "What's with the peacock?" And I was like, "Paul, if you had any idea how long it took me to make those chicken feathers blend with that freaking loop-de-loop." And he's like, "Okay, so you're saying it's a peacock." I'm like, "Go cluck yourself."
There you go. So, again, it's a long way off. I know that. But in any trip that I have booked that's out a ways, it builds excitement. You investigate, you look at where you're going, you plan things. To me, it just helps build excitement until that day comes. So I do have other cruises booked, and thankfully I have the celebration in 31 days.
Truth be told, the Coop cruise is the only cruise. I don't even have it booked yet because I'm sticking to the rule of the 13th. But I don't have a cruise booked right now, and it's causing me major agita. Now, that being said, I think the odds are fairly high that you might find us in St. John again this March. So,
Wow, that's a great trip.
yeah.
I think that's when we're on the Icon.
Yep.
That is now $10,000, which is absurd for 7 days.
Cruising for Food says John is getting an inside cabin if he waits until the 13th. Well, the good news is Sharon at Sea Travel and I have a good relationship. So I'm quite certain I can get exactly the room that I want.
Hey, look who appeared. Riding with Larry.
Oh, look at that.
Huh? You getting all that stuff done while your
Where? Oh,
lovely
wait, I
wife's on
don't
a
even
cruise?
see him. I don't see him. Where's Riding with Larry?
I see him. He gave us a
Oh,
bagel.
there he is. He gave us a bagok. Well, we just announced it, Larry. And
Yep.
you're a co-host of this cruise
Yep.
March 1st through 9th.
1 to 9.
8-day cruise out of Miami on the Carnival Horizon, Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. ABC's $100 onboard credit per person. The deposits, negotiable. You got to talk to Sharon about that. There's an early saver rate that's non-refundable, and then there's the regular rate that is refundable. Talk to Sharon on that. Looking at $2,400 for a balcony for two total, or $1,600 for an interior for two. So $800 per person. That's what you're looking at. So on the 13th of August, the bookings will open. If you want to email Sharon now, just understand that they are going on a cruise. You will not get a response, and you shouldn't get a response. And Sharon, don't respond until after you get back. We probably could have waited until they got back to make this announcement, but by God, we were excited.
Yes, we are.
So there you go. Hey, Michelle M., find a roommate. Dave and Brandy says we have some family on the same celebration cruise as you.
What?
Mm-hmm.
All right, sounds cool.
Thank
Have
you,
them
Party
reach
on the
out to
Sea.
me.
I saw that. He said you always do your outdo yourself on the designs. You know what's funny, Party on the Sea? That's like the roughest of rough drafts. I think when it's all said and done, that will have been tweaked and twisted and turned probably 15 times before I put it on a shirt. So
try 40.
yeah, that's the. I threw the bagak in at the last minute, and I don't know if I like it there. I don't know if it's necessary. I'm just having a hard time finding a good place to put the 2025. I'll work on it. I'll work on it.
I know you will.
I will work on it. The bagak isn't necessary, I don't think. Honestly. I just don't. I think the bagak can be on the back. I think I should go more simple on this one. But we'll work on it. That's just a rough draft. We haven't started selling merch yet. But Riding with Larry's gonna host an event. What was it? What was it, Larry?
The cabin crawl.
Oh, that's right. The cabin crawl.
They reached out to us right away and said they want to do the cabin crawl.
Nancy
Like doing
Field, John, the
flooring.
whole thing
He
is
told me
great.
that.
How it is. Okay, thank you. A bagak is always necessary. I agree, Arnold, but maybe on the back. Maybe on the back. But Arnold, I'll see you tomorrow. Please don't come anytime earlier than 9 because I'll be on the golf course for Golf League. Larry, I've been stinking it up. I really started shooting well, but I realized I was not getting my lead hand in front of my trail hand enough in my downswing. So I've been working on that, and it's been messing up my game. But I'm there. When you come here at some point this year, you're going to see a difference. I think you're going to be impressed. That's all I'm going to say.
Can I ask one question?
I might put the bagak on the sleeves, Daniel. What's that, Larry?
When's the last time you threw a glove?
It's been a very long time. Dude,
Okay.
I'm not kidding.
Gotta keep calm.
My bad shots are not as bad, if that makes any sense.
Yes, that's the key to golf.
Yeah, but my bad shots are serviceable at this point.
Right. Keep the ball in play.
Yes. Jamie
Limit
Willhite
your-
wants to know what's Melissa's favorite color, Larry.
Oh boy, that's a tough one. That is actually really tough. Let me get back to you.
People keep calling the chicken thing a rainbow. It's the 70s like stripe thing. I don't know. I guess I don't know. It's the 70s stripe thing. All right, Jamie, Larry will get back to you.
Yeah, it depends. Like one thing for a club, one thing for a nail.
Oh my gosh. Wait. Kevin Brubaker, that's a great idea. Larry, what do you think about this? On the back of the shirt, or
Yes,
maybe
I
even
see.
on the front, we need shirts that
Right
have
here.
"Hello, my name is" printed
here.
on it. Then we can just use a Sharpie on everyone's shirt. That's brilliant.
Yep. Yep. I agree. Super awesome comment.
Wow.
I like it.
Thank you, Party on the Sea. He said the Vista Group Cruise logo was the start of something impressive. I almost bought the shirt just to have it. And he wasn't even on it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, that's a great idea. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to put on the front. Now I'm going to have to like completely scrap this whole logo because that's the greatest idea ever.
I like it.
Wow. Kevin
Yes.
Brubaker says, I have to say, I have one that says, "Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. I have brilliant footage that came from the Vista of Anthony Plack saying, 'My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father.'" All right. Larry, I got to shut it down because I got to go shampoo the carpet and make the bed, flip the mattress, and make sure everything's cool in the spare bedroom. I'm just
You
kidding.
got your work
Arnold.
cut out for you.
I'm putting all this pressure on the Cumps. Like, you know, I did spread 12 yards of mulch.
I just hope they notice all of the stuff you're doing for them. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. No, Jamie, I can move that logo to the back, but my back logos, I like to really go deep dive. So,
My only thing is when you walk up to someone to talk to them, that's where you like to see the name.
yeah,
You don't
no,
want to have
I
them
love it.
turn around.
I'm totally doing that. Who?
Yeah.
No, Luna did not pee on the mattress, but I just rubbed her leg and it's wet, so I don't know if she did something bad somewhere else.
Yikes.
But maybe I'll keep the Coop Cruise text because I really like that.
I can already
rest of it
see
can
the
go.
wheels are turning.
Yeah, we'll work on it.
Yeah.
But
Well, we got that cruise out there, and I'm excited, and we'll touch base on it every week.
Arnold, don't worry. I've got 2 spare batteries and jumper cables. If you pull in our driveway and your car battery dies, we got you
I
covered.
forgot about that.
Okay? He says, we appreciate it. I'm sure our car will suffer again. Yes.
My rental won't be there.
Yes. I'm excited too, says Retro Sarge. What's he talking about? What's your name? Oh, got it. All right. All right. All right. Listen, I got to freaking mop the floor and sweep. I got lots of stuff to do. I got to let the Cumps make it. I got to make the Cumps feel like I know what I'm doing. All right.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Remember,
Thanks.
on your way
Oh my
out,
God, Lolo Dash. Amber and I are doing great, and I love you guys. Well, Lolo Dash, you came in just in time to hear about the first ever Coop Cruise, March 1st through 9th, 2025, on the cruise that I first met you on, or the cruise ship that I first met you on, the Horizon. It's an ABC cruise to Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. If you're interested, hit me up, girl. I would love to see me some Lori. You know what I'm saying?
on your way out, please give us the thumbs up.
Yeah, hit
We'd
the thumbs
appreciate
up
it.
for crying out loud.
Hit the thumbs up button for us, please.
Yeah, and thank you all for the super chats. We appreciate it. And
Great night.
we appreciate the support. But Luna's attacking me. And I've got a shiced load of work to do. Good
And I
night,
have to
Coop.
pee.
Good night, Coop.
Good night, all.
Yes. How do I shut down the live stream? Larry, I don't know how to do this. Maybe. Wait.
I don't think you have to reach out to Jerry.
I pressed the button, Larry.
It's not working.
Oh, God, I pressed the button. System
happening.
error. Oh, crap.
Oh, boy.
Wait. Hold on. I'm looking for something to close it out with.
System error.
Yeah, hold on.
All right. I'm holding.
Stay right here.
I'm definitely holding. I'm telling you that right now.
What's this? Oh, you got to go potty?
Oh, you have no idea.
All right. Hold on. Let me see if I can find something to shut it down with. I thought I had something in here. Here it is. Here we go. We're going to shut it down with this. It's a throwback from way back when, but I feel it's the only thing that's in my queue.
All right. Let's do it.
Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Hold on.
Good night, everyone. Good night, Elaine. Good night, Kevin, Tess, Mingo, Pam. I'm trying to read this and I can't
Oh,
see.
boy. Nothing's
Or
working.
diddly. Here we go. 2019 hair pageant.
Why is this not working? I can't even find it. There's no audio. Oh, this is sad. Chip show hair pageant. This is great. I love when I can't figure anything out. There it is.
Yeah. Big hair. Everybody's got big hair.
Oh, there's no audio. All right, well, that's not the video that I should be showing then. All right, time to shut her down. Y'all
All right.
take care.